Sorry, this is my messy work area. I'll be working on the original Azores 65S, which is now the Azores 8000. So this one here is the brand new one. I'll be outfitting the brand new one. You know I have big mitts, but look at the size of this reel. This is a huge reel, isn't it? So this would be next. This one has never hit water yet. Spooled out an incredible amount of line on this. So let's see how this one will do trying to convert it over with a Gomexus knob. So first thing I did was take off the handle. Man, this thing is huge. Now you have to press in on the side over here to pop this metal tab out, and you don't want to do any damage to the rubberized handle here. So what I did is I made this. You notice that the end is burnt here. That's why it's discolored. But on the very tip there, I made that slight bend. I don't know if you see that. A slight bend is a very important tool that I made to help get items like this apart. You know, on these things, you have to figure out when to start right, when to start left, because everything is different. Even on the models, they're different. Okay, so I want to pop that. Let's see if I can get it back in there. There. I wanted to get everything back where it sits in here because I need to take it out in a certain way. But the handle is off. Stand it up. You're gonna have the original brass bearing. Should be a washer. No washer in this one. Okay, so just the original brass bearing. Take it off, put that on the side. So I'm gonna look, I got a couple boxes here. I'm gonna see which handle I'm gonna use. This one here is kind of cool, silver with blue, but it's a little bit smaller than this. I prefer the larger sizes because, you know, when your hands are wet, it's gonna really help. So this is for the, it says for the Daiwa. So this is the one I'm gonna use. There, if you wanna look it up, there is the stock number of this product. This has worked very well with the Blue Azores, but the Blue Azores is slightly different from the original Azores, and this is the original. And different I mean is because the gearing has been enlarged, and a lot of the parts have been enlarged because this was originally meant for freshwater fishing, the original Azores, but it handles saltwater fine. I've been using it for, God, like 7-8 years now, ever since this came out. So it's going to handle. Trust me, I've been using it long enough. And like I said, I retired my reels that fight really good. And that one there, I had to retire because my other one is all busted up from years of catching stingrays and GTs and whatever. But I might have to bring it out of retirement, but I'm going to fix up this brand new one. Plus, having this and this with against the black and the chrome, oh, that's gonna look so good. On the blue one, everything's the same color, but this one's gonna actually stick out a bit. I kind of like that. So I'm going with the original thick one, the thick silver bearing came with. But on the accessory kit, see, I have a brass one that's a little bit smaller in terms of height and width, and that might fill it in nicely. I mean, it comes with a lot of extra parts. See, I got another brass one here too. So if I was to stick this on, actually still on the loose side. What if I gotta use some washers that came with. Put it in between the two as spacers, fill up the space. So I put two on. So I got the original chrome bearing. I put two washers and then the bronze, so that looks friction fit wise. Ooh, that actually works. So now we just have to fill in that gap there. I'm gonna first drop in a ring washer. Then I use the original cross-headed screw that was in there and put it back on. And again, I want to point out that, you can see this one I made here with a little curve at the tip. It's at a 90 degree. This is what makes it all possible. I'm sure you can buy something like this, but I just happened to make that one. So if you were to use these really, really thin ones that came with it, do not do that. That's meant for the bottom stem. Now, if you were to drop it in the middle, look, it just came out into my hand. It's because it's too small. There should be a thick one here, and there it is. This is a thick washer it came with. You drop that in there, boom, that's come out, because now it's sitting flush. So now you can get this part that we just put together with the two bearings and the two washers in between that. Drop this on top. Boom. We're gonna have to realign the washer that I just dropped in, so it's gonna be around that. Beautiful. And now we're gonna drop in the original cross top screw head, and we're gonna tighten that down. And to create a shortcut, because it's so intricate work, get your screw head, put it through the thick washer, thus, get your cap, put it in upside down, turn it around, boom! How easy was that? Now, slide this on here. Like I said, how easy is that? Just got to tighten it up to the right. You're going to tighten up to the right. See, doesn't go, the bottom half does not go back and forth. You see, spin test. There, you know that it's perfect. I just had to put like 5 or 6 washers in between the two bushings, and that was the only adaptation I needed. Look at that. So let's put the cap on. So this way, at least all my Azores are gonna have the same look to it, even though the original ones are a different color than the blues. So look at that. Pretty cool. So this is my brand new 65. Never used it, my 65S from Sports Authority. Never ever used it. Brand spanking new. This is like an antique in terms of reels. So, woo. All right, tighten it on. Look at that. It's gonna see daylight again. So I just showed that, here's another one. I just showed that the Daiwa 47 millimeter with that stock number on it from Gomexus will work on the original Azores 65S, which is now, they changed the colors to the blue. They call it the Blue Azores 8000. But basically what they did is that this was a freshwater model, okay? And what they did is they enhanced this unit by thickening certain parts of the gearing so it can be used in saltwater. But like I said, this one's brand new. My other one wherever it went to. That's the one that I've been using salt water all these years. It's still in use. And that's the one I brought in my large GT to the pier. That took over 40 minutes. Took out over 300 yards, but it still held. All right. So isn't this great? I got a brand new reel that probably isn't around anymore because whatever's out there has been used already. This looks so nice. All right. So it works. Thank you. So we finished the brand new one. This is my used one. Oh, I'm sorry. This is the brand new one. Where the heck? Hold on. Here we go. This is the used one. I often retire my reels when I think that they've performed admirably over the years. This one was one of the biggest fights I had on a spinner with that giant GT. So let me go do this one now. Check this out. I was able to do two today. This one here is my brand new one that I've had in the box for, God, like 7-8 years. This one here was the one I caught my huge GT with, and I retired it, put it away. But look at that, I put on two beautiful brand new Gomexus 47 millimeter power knobs, and these knobs were meant for a different type of reel. It was meant for Daiwa. But because of the conversion kit they sent with it, and a few added washers I put in, which helped, I got it done. So I'd like to say thanks, Vernon, at Gomexus for helping me out in this project, and check you guys later.